there have been many accusations that Finish Line has not been doing quite enough to get themselves known. And how really are they standing up to the competition of Foot Locker and other sports retailers around the world? We're about to find out. To gain some facts, we're going to interview a Finish Line sales representative. But before we do that, we conducted an investigation to exactly how Finish Line is using their Omni-Channel experience to reach out to their customers. What we concluded is that Foot Locker is Finish Line's #1 competition, with them being the two biggest sports retailers in the United States. And what we found is that they both have Facebook pages, they both have Twitter pages, although the interesting thing is that on Twitter, if you are a famous person or corporation, you'll have a blue check mark next to your name. That means your account is verified. Finish Line's account is not verified, but Foot Locker's account is. And also, they each have local accounts for regional stores, and like Finish Line in Virginia, and Finish Line in Washington, and Foot Locker in Virginia, Foot Locker in Washington. And they both have Google Pluses, but the difference between that is that Foot Locker has 0 posts on their Google Plus, and Finish Line has a few. So that pretty much is the whole social media part of it, and Foot Locker tends to have more commercials. Finish Line, not as many, but they still do some advertising. Finish Line also tends to do a lot of actual tangible advertising through flyers and newspapers and sponsoring events, especially in this area, since we have a Finish Line close to us, but not a Foot Locker. Foot Locker kind of have to go a little farther. So that pretty much sums up, I believe, how they use their omni-channel experience. They both have similar stores, and also, neither of them have apps on the App Store, but Foot Locker does have a magazine that they run called Swag, or something like that, and Finish Line does not have anything like that that I'm aware of after the investigation. So with us today, we have the sales executive representative of Finish Line, Mr. Daniel Snap. How are you today, Mr. Snap?
I'm good, Mr. Reset. Thank you for having me today.
No problem. So, a couple questions we have to ask you. What can Finish Line do to improve their omni-channel experience for its customers in our area?
Well, I feel like our company is not as involved in social media as it needs to be to get our word out and to get customers known of our new products.
That's what leads me into my next question. How can Finish Line better use current channels of social media, stuff like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram or anything else?
Well, since social media has become such a big part of our daily lives, like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, we can post new things on these social media sites about our new products, new shoes, new whatever, and let them know about our new deals, new products about to come out, so they can know about these products and buy them and get our word out to know about what is going on in our company.
Definitely sounds like you have some great ideas going.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Snap.
You're welcome.
So to add on to this, we interviewed a few customers after they purchased from Finish Line and asked them how they interacted with them before they made a purchase. And from what we heard, the main way was by mostly browsing through their online catalog. They look at that and then they go into the store and try on the stuff that they saw and then decide to make a purchase. Or just browsing through the store itself before making a purchase, not really knowing what you want when you go in there. Also, they would normally after they buy something from Finish Line and find out that it's an awesome corporation, then they'll do stuff like it on Facebook or check out some of their Twitter accounts that people have made. And yeah, also word of mouth is really great too when people see people wearing awesome clothes and they're like, hey man, where'd you get that? Finish Line. So then that encourages them to go into Finish Line. Word of mouth is actually probably the biggest thing. That really gets a business going, especially from the numbers that we discovered. So now we have Mr. Brendan Doherty here, who is the manager of our local Finish Line in Winchester. So Brendan, what new social or different media platforms should Finish Line explore to enhance its omni-channel experience?
Well, Finish Line is trying to become involved with the local community, and some examples of doing that are we're trying to be involved with Apple Blossom this year by setting up a tent on the main place where Apple Blossom goes, and we just set up like a tent with different like promotional activities, and just trying to get the people more involved and get the word out about Finish Line, so people know we're there and everything.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So Daniel, one more question. What role can offline media, stuff like direct mail, brochures, coupons, play in the Omni-Channel experience for Finish Line?
Well, it's just another great way to get our name out there and let our customers know really what Finish Line is and what our products are. So we can have things, for example, like if you make a purchase of Finish Line, then you can receive a letter in the mail or something like that letting you know that we really are thankful that you purchased this item, that you are a customer for Finish Line. And it can let you know about new deals, coupons in the mail, offering or telling you what new products and new items are coming out with Finish Line and what they're going to and are about to approach with our new shoes, new clothes, items, stuff like that. And you can have coupons. Let's say you make $100 or more purchase, then you can get a coupon on your next purchase with shoes, t-shirts, stuff like that. So.
Great. So getting close to the customers, getting a personal relationship, getting involved in the community. You heard it here.